Hello everybody, my name is Stupid Ninja, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build this guy, the LEGO Transforming Brickhead Optimus Prime. Obviously here's his vehicle mode. If you want to see more about this and how to transform him and his robot mode, click the card up there. It will link you to the main video for this guy. But yeah, here's his truck mode obviously, and now I'm going to transform it, and then I'll show you how to build this guy. So there's Brickheadz Optimus Prime in his robot mode, and now I will take this guy apart and show you how to build him, starting with the legs and the body area. So let's get to it. Here's Brickheadz Optimus Prime all taken apart, and I'll just start here at the base. So this is kind of the back of him, just the very base, and what I'm using is a 2x4 here, and then a 2x2 round piece in the middle, so that these can still move, and then, or actually so that these can be even placed there. And then these have a 1x2 here, just a flat piece needs to be flat. You should have 1x4 hinge pieces hanging off the end like this. And then you want to take one of these pieces, which is a 1x2, 2x2 bracket piece with just a 2x2 on the bottom. Then it'll just go right there like that. And then on top of that, just to strengthen everything, you'll have two of these pieces. A 1x2 with a clip on top, that'll pop on right there. And then you want a 1x3 going across all of these as well, which are just two 2x2 ball pieces, or 1x2 ball pieces, or whatever you want to call them. Then you have a 1x2 there, 1x2 there, and then a 1x2 jumper plate. And this little 1x2 is just going to kind of rotate around on that. But for vehicle mode, you want it facing downward. And then this entire thing will just plug in like that and kind of create these step motion like that. So there is his main body. Now you can make the leg, and it's very simple. Here's the skeleton of the leg. It's just two ball joints like that, then with a 1x2 on the bottom like that, and then a 1x2 on the top with two 1x2 curved pieces. Lots of 1x2s are used in the making of this. There we go, got it apart. You can see there kind of what that looks like. So that'll go there, and that will pop onto the top. And then here you have one of these 1x4 ball joint and socket pieces, and then one of these little ball joint pins, or toe ball pins, or whatever you want to call them. And then the foot will just clip onto that. And the foot is made with two 1x3s on these pieces, on these little 1x2 circular piece things, and then just a 1x1 brick with a hole with a stud at the back of it, and then just one of those pieces there, then one of the pieces on the front, and then a jumper plate with one of the wheel configurations, which is just two studs stacked on top of each other with a wheel around it, and so that will all go together like that, and then this will just sit on the jumper plate just like that. It's all very simple when you just look at it and put it together the way it is. So yeah, there you have that, and then the toe will face that way. So this is the front of the foot, the anti-studs is the front of the foot, and that just folds up like that, and then you have a cheese wedge on one side and a plate on the other side. Cheese wedge is for stability when he's standing. Now that will pop on to the pin, just right there. Let me just get all these pieces together. There you go. So there's the skeleton of the leg. Now you can pop this piece on. This is just the bottom of the leg and the side. This is one of these 1x3 slope pieces with a 1x2 bracket, and then a 1x2 and a cheese wedge on the side. Very, very simple. Then this is the top of his leg. It would go on like that. That's just another wheel with another jumper plate on another bracket piece with another sloped 1x2 on top of that. So that will go right there, and then this entire thing will pop onto the top. And then to finish it off, you have a 1x2 with one of these little ledge pieces, and that's just for all the mechanics in his legs, and it just covers things up and makes them look nice. So there is one leg that will snap onto the side. Reverse that process, and you have the other leg. And you can pop both those on, and there you go. There's the legs of Brickheadz Optimus Prime. Now you can make the arms. These are very, very simple. the way this works is it's a headlight brick connected to just a 1x1 with a stud on the side, and that just connects into this T-joint, which then pops into this entire thing, which is just, if I can pop that apart, a 1x2 on the bottom of a 1x4 clip piece. Those are kind of hard to find, but I had one lying around, and then just a clip, 1x2 horizontal clip, pops into one of these 1x3 pieces with a plate on the top. You can make this red if you want to. And then just a 2x2 corner piece, and that will pop in like that. So that'll pop in like that, so this can just fold in like that. Now what you want to do is build the front of the truck. That's also very simple, just another bracket piece with one of these corner pieces, and then a 1x2. And then just a grate and another 1x2, and another 1x1 brick with a stud on the side. You can just see, I can't get those pieces apart, but you can see what I mean. So that pops in like that. This entire thing pops into the side on that one stud right there. Not the best connection, but it works if you're careful. And then you'll take another jumper. It can be red, but I didn't have any. And then just a tire around a couple studs. That will pop in right there, and this entire thing will pop in right here on the bottom hinge, on the bottom clip, because if it's on the top one, then there's not enough room for the head. So then this piece will just pop in right there to create the chest in robot mode. Build two of those, and you got both the arms. Now you can pop those where they're supposed to go, which are these hinges right here, and then just push it together at that stud to hold it in place. And if you're careful, you can pop it apart without popping the entire front of the truck apart. So there is the entire base for this build. Now we'll just build the head and clip it in right there. So yeah, we just set this aside and get to work on the head, which is the main event of this entire build. Here is the head sort of taken apart. Now we're just going to get right into it and build this center section, which is just the mechanism for the neck and everything. That's just one of these 2x2 kind of 1x2 pieces that fold in and out, and you'll just want it like that. That will go on top of one of these ball joints, which is turned around and then has a clip on the end of it, and so it's, you know, very simple. Obviously you can see how to build that. And that will go on the bottom of this, which is a 2x4, or actually a 4x4 with a 2x4 on the bottom, two 2x4s, and then a 2x2 there with a 2x4 on the top with just some plates to finish that off. You can kind of see all the pieces there, and from the side and from the other side. So yeah, there is that, and this will go right here, and in robot mode it'll be a little bit like that. But for now we can just keep like this. I believe in vehicle mode it's a little bit like that. Kind of confusing. All these pieces kind of move in union and everything just fits together once you have it all built. But for now we'll just leave it like that. So now what you're going to want to build is these sides, actually the back of the head. That's just a 1x4 with a 2x4 beneath that, if you can see that in the light, and then a 1x4 on the bottom, and then two jumper plates with binoculars for the headlights, or I guess not the headlights, but the top lights. And then just two 1x2s of any kind. They can be black, blue, or clear, and then just a 1x4 in red on the bottom. That'll pop on like that, and then this entire thing will go onto the back. And so if you've done that right, you should have enough space for this, which is a 1x4 brick with 4 studs, and then two 1x4s there, and then three 1x1s with studs on the side. Just there. You can use a 1x2 with 2 studs, but I didn't for some reason. Anyway, that will pop on right there, and then for just some stability, and why not, you can place the plates on the sides, if I can get those on there, like that. Just like this. So place them on the side like that, and this one will go there, and then this one will go there. And if you want to know what these are, it's too simple. 2x2, 2x2, 1x3 slope, 1x4 on top. Very, very simple stuff. You should be able to build that very easily. But anyway, now we can take the other side, which is just the reverse of this one, and if this doesn't fall apart, which it very rarely does once everything's built, you just pop that on the side like that, and then pop the face on, and the face is a 4x4 with a 2x2 jumper plate, and then 2 of these 1x2 G-slope pieces, and then a 1x2 beneath the faceplate with a 1x4 beneath the eyes, so that the faceplate sits a little higher and the eyes sit a little higher. Then the eyes are just little 1x1 translucent pieces, and this vent piece is just a 1x2 vent piece, and that will pop on to those 2 studs right like that, so everything should line up on the bottom, just like that. So again, I'll just pop on just like that. Then you can take your body and then pop that into the hinge right there. You want to make sure everything is in the right spot, or else it's not going to work. And there you have your Brickheadz Optimus Prime completely finished. And as you could kind of see there, this thing is pretty fragile, but if you kind of, I guess, delegate your pressure correctly, he will not fall apart hardly at all. When I transform this guy, not behind the camera, he's very easy to transform, and I, get it pretty much instantly, and nothing really falls off. So yeah, there's that. Now for the weapons, the simplest part about this guy, definitely just a Travis brick with a missile piece in there with just these wheel wells on it, and then a little barrel piece there that will pop on just like that, or the other way, or however you want to put it in there, doesn't really matter. Then just a little G-slope with another one of these little 1x2 things with another missile piece in there, and then a 1x2 there, and then one of these 1x2 rail pieces with a horizontal clip. That's what I have in there. It doesn't do anything, it just looks good. And then just a 1x1. And to hold it on his arm, it's a 1x1 clip with a 1x3 hinge. And for the sword, very simple. 1x3 hinge, 1x3, 1x2, 1x2, one of these little fist pieces, and then an arch piece with the 1x2 in it. And that is Optimus and his weapons. And for weapon storage, well, he doesn't have any, so I just end up stuffing the weapons right there. And yeah, it doesn't really work. There you go. There is a Lego Transformers Brickhead Optimus Prime. It's very cool. I enjoyed building this a lot. I hope you guys did as well. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. Make sure to tell me in the comments if you built it. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.